this Action 4 Sports look at the upcoming high school football season. Thanks so much for joining us here live from Sherrylands Rattler Stadium in Mission. Now, joining us now, Armando Garza, to talk a little bit. We already talked about some of the 3As. Let's talk about some of the even smaller schools. Let's start with number 2A, Santa Rosa, a brand new coach. Josh Gonzalez is gone after 6 years there. Now Arturo Garcia is in there. What do you see as Santa Rosa's, that huge win over La Feria looked like it was it for them last year. Yeah. What's in the future for the Warriors?
Well, it's all about change in Santa Rosa. It's a new attitude. Arturo Garcia is a fiery guy. He's worked with some great coaches. He worked with Roberto Valdez in the 90s. He's been around, so he knows what he's doing, and he's preaching team. These guys are buying into that concept. They're working together, and that's going to spell some more victories for them.
Now, he also was the coach at two of Santa Rosa's rivals. He coached San Diego, and he coached Valfuria, so he knows this district.
He does, and he knows Santa Rosa. He knows their potential. He was on the receiving end a couple of years ago of that great Santa Rosa team that went 3 deep. So he knows the kids. The kids know him, and good things are going to happen there.
Well, I got to see them out in practice, and you could tell a different step in the way they were operating. Now, talk about change. How about in the smaller schools yet? Change is the word when it comes to coaches in this what we're talking about here.
I'm going to throw out another percentage. Like 75% of 16A has new coaches, and they're the Three Valley schools. But I think they're good changes. So in La Villa, you get Joe Salinas back in town, who he had a lot of good success with them. Robert Sedna's back. They're struggling with numbers, as all three are right now. But La Villa looks good. Then you have Monte Alto. They went different with Cesar Castillo coming over. They're going to be working hard. They're kind of starting from scratch, as he said this summer. And then you have Santa Maria. That was kind of the weird situation there. Frank Muir stays on as defensive coordinator, which is good for continuity, and those kids love him. So I think those are your 3 playoff teams there.
You think all 3 of those teams will make the playoffs, and you think Ben Bolt is going to be shut out?
I think it can happen. Ben Bolt, they have an Old Valley coach, Jeff Lefevre, but I think Monte Alto can get in if they come around as quickly as they want to. I think they can get in.
I have to admit, I like Monte Alto. I like what I saw when I went over there the other day. As they're big kids. There's not very many, but they're big kids, Joe. What are your picks?
Well, that's how I was with Santa Maria. I got to see them, and I kind of fell in love with how they were operating. Now, I saw them last year with the coach. I saw them this year, same coach and a new coach, and I like them. I like La Villa, though, head and shoulders above the rest of them. Right. Santa Maria, and then Ben Bolt. I still have them making it in.
Right.
While we got you here, Armando, let's even talk about maybe some of the smaller teams. In TAPS, of course, St. Joseph, they're going to be going that 7 seconds or less offense that they've got. They've got the Oregon cue cards on the side. Right. They've already beaten one of the San Antonio teams. Can they go up against Antonian? Can they go up against Central Catholic? Can they go up against Austin St. Michael's?
Another year in this system, they just keep looking better and better. They're going to put up yards. They're going to put up points. The question is, can they get over that hump? I think this year they can at least beat one of those teams. Maybe not all of them, but they'll take a step forward this year.
What I got to see in them is they have 3 playmakers, Armando. And when you get 3 playmakers on a small school, sometimes that can carry the load.
It can, and one of them has a good game. It's easily going to rub off on the other, and the big things happen.
All right, well, that's it for us talking about the small schools. LaSara, I hope you get some more kids out, so I hope you can join the other 3 1As in the Valley and join them in 16 1A Division I next year. That is it for this segment of Countdown to Kickoff. We are coming right back on Action 4. Don't go anywhere.